Hey, what's up, amazing people? Welcome to Jump In with Jackie, a channel I created because I want to help you. If this video can just help one person at the end of the day, then all of this will have been worth it to me. If you've been experiencing any of the following, then this video is for you. If your anxiety is interfering with your daily life, whether that's work, school, or engaging in social activities, if you're having trouble sleeping, if you're living too much in your own head, if you find yourself running worst case scenarios, if you're obsessively paying attention to the media, or if you're isolating yourself, then these are definitely not healthy habits, and I really want to offer 3 ways that can help get you out of this and help improve your mental health and emotional well-being. First off, I'm so sorry that I've been MIA for a while. Just with everything that's been going on, haven't really found the courage recently to post. After about a month now, I feel like I really want to get back to it to help create meaningful videos for people and to be hopefully a positive influence in someone's life if they're looking for that. And so thank you so much for your patience with me. I really hope to start posting regularly again. So let's get started. So here are my 3 tips. Number 1, be kind to yourself. Number 2, limit your exposure to the news. And number 3, reach out to loved ones. So first, I want to say a quote from Maya Angelou that I think really frames the message that I have for you today. You may not control all the events that happen to you, but you can decide not to be reduced by them. Thank you, Maya Angelou. So right now, the world is in a lot of pain. To the COVID-19 pandemic, to the injustices against George Floyd, to now international students not knowing if they can stay in the US. It is an extraordinarily difficult time for all of us right now. But just remember, like what Maya Angelou was saying, we can't control what's happening in the world, but we can choose our own reaction to everything going on. Here are 3 tips I found online and through some own self-reflection that I thought really helped. So I hope they're helpful to you today. Be kind to yourself. What would you say to a friend who is suffering, to a friend who's afraid, to a friend that is broken? What would you say to them? Now, why can't we say that to ourselves? Treat yourself with the same respect and kindness that you would a friend. I know I personally struggle with this immensely. It's so easy to focus on our own flaws and insecurities, but in these difficult times, just be kind to yourself. Love yourself, embrace that self-love. Take yourself out for a cup of coffee. At home, why not? Just be kind to yourself and love yourself, because that's what we need more of these days. Love, especially self-love. Now moving on to tip number 2, limit your exposure to the news. I learned this in college that people are at least, I think, 50% more likely to remember something negative than positive. You have to understand, the media makes money off negative news. They want you to have anxiety. I mean, okay, that's a bad way to put it. Well, they're thinking this is important and urgent, and this will make us a lot of money. I mean, that's the truth, and that's the unfortunate reality. So don't spend so much time being exposed to it. Dr. Ferguson says, while it's important to stay in the know, too much media consumption can cause harm to your health. And she recommends that you only check media 2 times a day max. I know this is really difficult because we have smartphones and we have a lot of technology, but try to do that for yourself. Like, really help build your mental health. Dr. Gorgans had a really good quote that I found. She says, "You need to walk a line between staying informed and having an eye on global and community risk and information overload, where we're just steeping in our own anxieties." So Dr. Gorgans here is saying, of course it's important to stay informed, but at the same time, it's important to not get information overload. Information overload will just start creeping into our own anxieties and make it so we can't help anyone because we can barely help ourselves. Dr. Gorgan's solution is to pick 2 trustworthy news sources a day, schedule a time to catch up on that news. For example, 15 minutes at 5 p.m. Shut off your alerts on your smartphone, so no smartphone alerts. There's no relationship between the amount of energy we invest in worrying and the ultimate outcome for it. Of course, if there's something that is terrible, we should definitely worry for it, but not continuously, not to the point where we can't affect the outcome just because we're so hurt inside. If we want to solve some of our world's biggest problems, we need to have our head in the game and have our minds clear so that we can do the best we possibly can to address these issues. Yeah, so just remember, limit your exposure to the news. Why? Because they make money off sharing negative things with you because you're more likely to remember it. And also, we cannot solve some of these super big issues that need to be solved if we have so much anxiety to deal with ourselves. We really have to learn to help ourselves first before we can fully help others to the best of our potential. Moving on to point number 3, know when to seek out help. Isolation is not the key. It's so easy to just get stuck in our heads sometimes, so don't be afraid to call up a close friend, family member, or to join a supportive community online, or even just go to YouTube and listen to someone that makes you smile, someone that makes you happy. Just listening to podcasts or watching YouTube videos or TikToks that are positive and have a good influence on you will be able to help you so much, I promise. So my third point, once again, is reach out to loved ones, those people that inspire you and give you that extra oomph to keep going. Like, listen to those people, all right? Those are the people you should surround yourself with. I just want to end on that. We will get through this together. When there is solidarity, there will be progress. And I think even though these last few months have been the hardest months in many, many years, I know that we are stronger together and we will pull through. If you want to keep getting to know me or figure out why I have this desire to help, feel free to press that subscribe button or follow me on Instagram. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to stay safe, stay healthy, and stay beautiful. Jackie out. Bye.